Hello, my dears. Welcome to a journey that promises to be as enchanting as it is unforgettable. Russia, a land of immense scale and profound soul, often shrouded in mystery and legend. Its vastness stretches from the icy Arctic north to the sunlit shores of the Black Sea, offering a tapestry of landscapes and stories. Today, I want to show you what it's like to explore this vast country on your own, to wander where your heart leads and discover the unexpected at every turn. Solo travel lets you see Russia through your own eyes, at your own pace, and with an open heart. Every street, every square, every hidden alley becomes your own personal adventure. Imagine standing alone in Red Square, dwarfed by the fairy tale domes of St. Basil's Cathedral. The city's heartbeat pulses around you, yet you feel a peaceful solitude. That sense of smallness and freedom is what solo travel here is all about. It's a chance to lose yourself in the moment and find yourself anew. Russia's deep history and sweeping landscapes make it a perfect place for a personal journey. From the endless Siberian steppe to the tranquil shores of Lake Baikal, every region has its own story to tell. You're not just a tourist, you're an adventurer, charting your own course. Each day brings new faces, new flavors, and new challenges to embrace. Many imagine Russia as cold and stern, but there's so much warmth and light to discover. The people you meet will surprise you with their kindness and curiosity. Traveling alone, you become approachable, people are curious, and doors open to real conversations. You'll find yourself welcomed into homes and hearts. You might be invited for tea in a dacha, sharing laughter and stories over steaming cups of tea and homemade treats. Or share stories with a stranger on a train, as the Russian countryside rolls by outside your window, forging connections that last a lifetime. These are the moments that define your journey. They become the memories you cherish and the stories you'll tell for years to come. So be brave. Consider a journey just for you. Step outside your comfort zone and let the world surprise you. Let go of preconceptions and open your mind to the possibilities. The unknown is where the magic happens. Russia is more than a place on a map. It's an experience, a grand adventure. Its spirit will linger with you long after you leave. When you travel solo, you become part of its story, and it becomes part of yours. The memories you make here will shape you in ways you never expected. Let's begin this journey together. Take that first step and let Russia reveal its wonders to you. I'll show you the wonders that await the solo traveler in this extraordinary country. Ready? Let's go. Arriving alone in a new country is always a thrill. There's a certain electricity in the air, a sense that anything could happen. The anticipation mixes with a touch of nervousness, but that's what makes it so exhilarating. Stepping out of Moscow's airport, everything felt new. The air, the sounds, the Cyrillic signs, even the way people moved seemed different, purposeful, yet unhurried. The city's energy was palpable, and I felt both out of place and strangely at home. It's overwhelming at first, but soon excitement takes over. The unfamiliar becomes an invitation to explore, to learn, to adapt. Every sense is heightened. Every moment feels significant. My first challenge, the Moscow metro, an underground palace of chandeliers and mosaics. The stations are like museums, each one telling a story of the city's past and present. Lost in front of the map, a kind babushka pointed me in the right direction, a small act of kindness that meant everything. Her smile was reassuring, a reminder that connection can transcend language. My guest house was simple but authentic. The walls held stories, and the air was filled with the scent of home-cooked meals. The owner greeted me with a smile and tea. It was a small gesture, but it made me feel instantly welcome, as if I'd stepped into a friend's home. We barely shared a language, but we communicated with gestures and warmth. Laughter and patience bridged the gap, and I realized how universal kindness can be. That evening, I wandered the neighborhood, children playing, people heading home, a bakery selling honey cake. The golden light of dusk made everything feel magical, like I'd stepped into a storybook. I sat on a bench, savoring the cake and the moment. The flavors were new, sweet and comforting, grounding me in this unfamiliar place. No rush, no itinerary, just me and the city. Time seemed to slow down, letting me soak in every detail. The initial overwhelm faded, replaced by quiet confidence. Each step forward felt like a small victory. Alone, but not lonely. I felt exactly where I was meant to be. There's a special freedom in discovering a place on your own terms. Solo travel pushes you to seek out real local experiences. You become more open, more curious, more willing to say yes to the unexpected. You notice the small details, the rhythm of daily life. The way people greet each other, the aroma of fresh bread, the laughter echoing down narrow streets. Each little victory, navigating transport, finding your room, builds your confidence. Every challenge overcome is a reminder of your own resilience. The city becomes less foreign, more like a place you belong. Familiarity grows with every interaction, every new discovery. That's the magic of arriving solo. You're not just a visitor, you're a participant in the life of the city. You're not just visiting, you're living, even if just for a moment. These small routines become memories you'll cherish long after you leave. And that's where the adventure truly begins. Each morning brings new possibilities, new stories waiting to unfold. Every step is your own, every discovery uniquely yours. Welcome to Russia, a place where solo journeys become unforgettable adventures. The soul of Russia is found in its people and traditions. Every encounter, every shared moment, reveals a country rich in warmth and history. Once past the initial reserve, you'll discover genuine warmth and hospitality. Russians may seem reserved at first, but their kindness runs deep. A simple spasibo and a smile go a long way. These small gestures can open doors to new friendships and unexpected kindness. People are curious about solo travelers, opening doors to real conversations. You'll find yourself invited to share stories, laughter, and sometimes even a meal. I once shared a meal with a family on a train. Homemade pickles, stories, laughter. It's these moments that make travel unforgettable. Russian cuisine is hearty and comforting. Try borscht, a beetroot soup that warms you from the inside out. Pelmeni, delicate dumplings, and honey cake for dessert are must-tries. Each dish tells a story of family and tradition. Local markets are a feast for the senses. Fresh bread, the aroma of pastries, and the vibrant chatter of vendors. Smoked fish, baskets of berries, and homemade jams tempt you at every turn. A picnic in a park is the perfect way to eat like a local. Festivals are everywhere. Music fills the air, dancing, blini with jam, children laughing, and the joy of celebration all around you. As a solo traveler, don't just observe, join in. Participate, taste, dance, and let yourself be swept up in the festivities. Soak up the atmosphere, let the music and laughter carry you away. The best moments are often unplanned. A chat with a street artist, tea with a stranger, or a spontaneous invitation to join a local celebration. Getting lost in old streets, you stumble upon hidden gems and stories waiting to be discovered. These are the memories that last, the ones you'll cherish long after your journey ends. Solo travel isn't just about seeing sights. It's about collecting stories and friendships that enrich your life. You experience the living culture of Russia, one meal, one conversation, and one smile at a time. Every encounter adds a new layer to your adventure. Be open, be curious, and embrace the unexpected. Let the country surprise you with its generosity and spirit. That's where the real magic happens, when you least expect it. And it's all yours to discover, one unforgettable moment at a time. Moscow pulses with energy and history. Ancient fortresses beside modern skyscrapers. Red Square is breathtaking. The Kremlin, St. Basil's Cathedral, and the Grand Gum department store. Exploring the Kremlin's cathedrals, I felt the weight of centuries. Being alone, I could linger, absorb the details, and let the atmosphere sink in. Moscow's neighborhoods each have their own character. Arbat Street buzzes with artists and musicians. Hidden courtyards and quiet parks offer peace away from the crowds. The Moscow Metro is an underground art museum, each station unique, from mosaics to bronze statues. Riding the Circle Line, hopping off to admire the beauty, became my favorite solo adventure. In Moscow, you're free to wander, discover, and let the city reveal itself. Every corner holds a new surprise. It's a city of contrasts. History and modernity, grandeur and intimacy. And as a solo traveler, you get to experience it all on your own terms. St. Petersburg is Russia's elegant, artistic soul, a city of palaces, canals, and pastel facades. Walking along the canals, I felt the city's romantic European spirit. The Hermitage Museum is a world of its own, impossible to see in a day, so I explored at my own pace. Alone, I could linger in front of a painting or imagine imperial balls in grand halls. During the white nights, the city glows all night. Crowds gather to watch the bridges rise over the Neva. It's a magical, shared experience, but the real St. Petersburg is found in hidden courtyards and literary cafes, places where Pushkin and Dostoevsky once sat. I'd sip coffee, read, and soak in the creative atmosphere. The city rewards curiosity, layers of history, art, and beauty waiting to be discovered. As a solo traveler, you can slow down, explore, and let the city's stories unfold. Every quiet street, every canal holds a secret. St. Petersburg invites you to find them. It's a city that stays with you, and it's yours to explore. Beyond the cities, Russia's true vastness reveals itself. I took a train to a small golden ring town. Life slowed, the air cleared, and wooden houses lined the streets. Staying with a local family, I woke to fresh bread and homemade cheese, communicating with smiles and gestures. Walks through wildflower fields and birch forests made me feel wonderfully small. Ancient monasteries offered peace and spiritual quiet. Local trains connected villages, filled with people heading to dakyas or sharing sunflower seeds. In these simple moments, I found the gentle soul of rural Russia. The countryside whispers its own stories, if you're willing to listen. Solo travel in Russia is manageable with a little preparation. Learn a few Russian phrases and the Cyrillic alphabet. It helps more than you think. Be sensible, keep valuables secure, avoid unlit areas at night, and have your accommodation address in Russian. The train system is excellent for long and short journeys. Metros are efficient and beautiful. Use ride-sharing apps and get a local SIM card for maps and translation. Stay in guest houses or hostels to meet locals and fellow travelers. Book your first nights in advance for peace of mind. A positive attitude and curiosity are your best tools. Every challenge is part of the adventure. With a little planning, Russia opens up to the solo explorer. Solo travel opens you to connection, and in Russia, friendships bloom in surprising ways. On a train, I met Anya, a student eager to practice English. We talked for hours and became friends. A cooking class in a local's apartment turned strangers into companions over homemade pelmeni. Art galleries and music bars led to conversations and laughter with locals. Don't be afraid to start a conversation. Ask for directions, a menu recommendation, or about local produce. Small interactions can lead to lasting memories. Solo doesn't mean lonely. You choose when to seek company or enjoy solitude. In Russia, friendship is always just a smile or kind word away. The people you meet become part of your story. And sometimes, the best part of the journey is the friends you make along the way. Be open, be curious, and let connection find you. Every encounter is a gift. That's the beauty of traveling alone. And in Russia, you're never truly alone. A solo journey through Russia is more than a trip. It's a transformation. You arrive with expectations and leave with memories and a new sense of self. The vast landscapes and golden domes leave a mark, but it's the small moments you cherish most. You learn resilience, self-reliance, and the joy of your own company. Russia's complexity can't be understood from afar. You have to feel it, taste it, and talk to its people. Traveling solo, you see beyond stereotypes and discover the warmth and spirit of the country. The adventure stays with you long after you return. If you feel the pull, be brave, pack your bag and go. An incredible world is waiting. Your Russian adventure awaits. Thank you, my dears.